Wow, that sounds so nostalgic.
Look at the audio read on that.
I know, okay, it's right next to the microphone. Welcome back to Vidya Bros.
Nope. This one is
Summer of Sega. You want to hand me the other one?
I was just thinking that.
I'll take care of that, and you take care of this. You
take one, and I take the other. So, we know we're a little over a month late on this one, but we were busy with doing other stuff. Especially Jeff with his job. Barely gets off.
Yeah.
So, for the Switch version, just like with the original version of the Sonic Mania when it came out in 2017, August that year, I got Sonic Mania Plus on the Switch, and this one comes with everything the game comes with. So, physical now, cool. Got well, the cartridge is in my Switch, so the cartridge isn't here. But if you use this little code that comes in it on the Sega,
I didn't get that.
If you go on shop.sega.com, use the coupon code MANIA, and you save 15% on any of the accessories you buy in there. And you can get, like, shirts, posters, hoodies,
I get this.
phone cases.
Except they tried to make it bigger for mine, so they hit it with Sonic Forces.
And this is a reversible... I'm trying to get freaking plastic to move out of the fucking way. It's like sticking your dick in a Cheerio.
Have you ever tried that?
Yeah, I did. It's physically impossible. Alright, so the artwork is reversible no matter what version you have of Sonic Mania Plus. So this looks like a Genesis box, as if this was a game on Sega Genesis. And so yeah, the artwork is reversible. And on the back it says Sonic is back, and then it says all the subtitles, and there's Ray and Mighty there. And the other thing is it comes with this really cool art book
manual
of like some concept art and some other things like doodles and stuff.
You know, I love the actual concept art they have in there in the back. What it has in the front and the back, on the first page and the last page. Yeah. I love that stuff right there. That's like the original way that they designed Sonic on when they made Sonic the Hedgehog 1.
Yeah. So see some really well-designed stuff here. I really like this. And the guy that made OKKO had to do with the opening for Sonic Mania before Ian Jones-Cordy. So, I'm sure that he probably had a hand in this, or someone else had a hand in this, since like he helped make that opening for Sonic Mania with like them running around and everything in that animation.
I thought that was Tyson Hughes.
Tyson East did make it, but Ian Jones-Cordy had a hand in it. He helped make that opening.
Okay.
And he also made OKKO, which is really cool. That's why the art style looks a little similar in OKKO. So
I'm gonna put this back.
Good show, by the way. OKKO. Very, very good show. Alright, so I finished my part. Now Jeff's going to finish the rest of this video.
Now this is Sonic Mania Plus again. Now, as you see, it's a bigger box than what we got here.
Yeah, because I got the PS4 version there.
This is the PS4 version. But either way, you're going to get the same box like this. Like this.
Just like with the American version.
Yeah, you get
Genesis reversal artwork you'll get.
You're gonna on the back of it, you got Mighty and Ray, all in Japanese, of course. And then that's just a slip cover. You take that off. And you get same thing as the front, Sonic Mania Plus. And then on the back, you get Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles from Studiopolis Zone and Green Hill Zone. And then the inside is what's actually very interesting.
Open up the contents of what's in the box.
Now, from what we got with that, we got the game and just an art book. This one actually comes with
a little bit more.
And I'll tell you why. This right here is the official Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic Mania Plus soundtrack, meaning it has on the back 2 discs inside of this. You get every song from Sonic Mania and every new song from Sonic Mania Plus, and you also get every trailer song which you get from Hyper Potions. So you're getting basically every single song that ever was created and made for Sonic Mania and Sonic Mania Plus in its official form. No digital, no nothing. The highest quality you're going to get right here.
And they're on discs.
Now, that means I have bought... Now, I'll tell you this right now. I have bought Sonic Mania for the PS4, Sonic Mania for the Switch, Sonic Mania for the PC, Sonic Mania Plus for the PS4 twice, the American and Japanese version.
So he bought Sonic Mania 5 times.
And I've gotten the iTunes exclusive Sonic Mania soundtrack, Select soundtrack. I have the vinyl record of Sonic Mania soundtrack. And I have this right here. Sonic Mania official complete soundtrack.
And technically I've bought Sonic Mania 3 times.
And if I could get them, and if I could find someone to make them, I will have a complete amiibo collection of Sonic Mania Plus with Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Mighty, and Ray, if I could find someone to make that.
You just need 4 amiibos.
I know. And Sonic's not that hard to make, so...
Yeah. You already have the cool Sonic amiibo, so...
No, I don't know... I mean, I'm not saying...
I didn't even open this.
I'm not saying Sonic Mania is the best. Sonic Mania Plus is the best Sonic game out there, but it is on my top.
So the artwork on the other side is the same as on the American one I have on Switch,
and then
but the reversible side is completely different.
Yeah, I'm going to show you this right now. I'm just going to put this back in here. Now, this one hones in on the aesthetic of what Sonic the Hedgehog is. This is what Sonic the Hedgehog is. If you want to look at this.
This is a box of what it would look like if it was on the Sega Mega Drive, which is what they call
all the way
in
Japan. And this is exactly a one-for-one recreation of what it would look like.
Much like the Switch one that says Genesis, this one says Sega Mega Drive on it.
The thing I don't get though is like they cheaped out on the American release. They literally had that artwork laying around. They just slapped on a Genesis logo on it to make it a box art.
Japan always gets all the cooler things.
I know, but this is like this right here is like what Christian Whitehead envisions Sonic the Hedgehog is.
By the way, this is both our wallpapers now on our phones, by the way, and on my laptop.
Yeah, this thing is really cool. I mean, I love it because for one thing, like if you try to tell any fan of Sonic the Hedgehog what Sonic the Hedgehog is, this is what it is right here. Japanese Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3 all look like this. Except, a little bit differently because of, Sonic 1, 2, and 3, and then Sonic Mania. But...
just completely skipped Sonic CD.
I know, because Christian Whitehead already redid that, so it's like...
What I noticed is the art book in the Japanese version is a little bit different than the American version.
No, it's not. It's all in English. The same one.
Really? Because I thought I saw some pages or artwork that was different.
No, they didn't change anything, which is surprising that this whole booklet from Japan, imported from Japan, is all in English, by the way.
Because I feel like you showed me some snapshots and that they were a little different.
No, I showed you this one. I showed you a list of Heavy King. If you guys can zoom in on that and see that, I was like...
There's a way to zoom in. I'll do it when I edit the video.
No, I'm gonna be editing it because I gotta put the what do you call it together? The audio with the
camera.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. So what? Are you gonna upload the video?
Yeah.
All right. I'll send you the audio afterwards.
Anyway, though, but this, I was showing Brandon the Heavy King. I was like, what is he flipping me off or something? He looks like he's flipping you off.
He does, except instead of doing it backwards, he's doing it frontwards, like.
I think he just pissed off. I think he just pissed off right here because of the fact that he tried to steal the Master Emerald away from him, even though he tried to steal it from us. And it was the second time that he tried to do it in the sense of being stolen from Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
What I like about Sonic Mania Plus is it's technically the Encore mode anyway. Technically is a sequel to Sonic Mania, a little bit.
Not necessarily, because...
like, there's some events that happen after the Mania story from the original game.
Yeah, but it's, like, very minute, because it takes you... It says...
And it's also after Sonic Forces as well, so it's like you gotta live through that nightmare.
Put this all back. But, Sonic Mania is probably one of the best games of Sonic classic I've ever played.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Putting it back.
Why?
Oh, you didn't have that in there?
No, dude, we're gonna record from the PS4 version now.
Are we?
That's the surprise I was waiting to tell you. Oh. We're not gonna record on my Switch anymore for Sonic Mania Plus. Now, since I got caught up in a surprise for Jeff, we're gonna be continuing on the Japanese version of Sonic Mania Plus.
Yes. Okay.
Since this is not region locked, I'll be playing this on the PS4.
Well, it has nothing to do with being the game itself. It's the system. PS4, Switch, and I don't know about Xbox, because Xbox is retarded, and Microsoft thinks... I don't know if it's region locked or not, because Microsoft not selling well in Japan.
Yeah,
and doing very poorly.
No, it's not that good there.
So I don't know if you guys know the Xbox One is region locked or region free. Let me know in the comments below. Or
I'm pretty sure it is.
I mean, I don't know.
Pretty sure it's region
they're the one.
free.
They're the one that tried to rip us off in the first place by saying, "Here's a game. You can't give it to someone else. You can't let anyone use it without a license. Whatever this and that."
Yeah.
So and then they reverted that track. So
they retracted that statement.
Anyway, this was where.
That was at the top of the box to keep everything in.
Top of the box?
Yeah, it was in a little space, so... Usually it's like... you can put it in that way, too. It doesn't matter.
I don't remember getting it. I must have not saved it, but...
They put it in the Switch box, too, that I have for the Switch version.
Not the PS4 version, I guess because it's just...
Except
the Switch box is smaller, that's why.
Except in the Switch, instead of being at the top, it's on its side, like...
Well, I had to find a way to fit the game inside without it falling out.
Yeah, that's why, so...
But, so... This is gonna be the intro into Sonic Mania Plus. So, we're gonna be putting this in part 1. You guys already know this because you're already watching this in part 1. So, and that'll be it. We're not gonna do the outro, so we can cut that part out right here.
So should I end the recording now?
Yeah, you can end the recording.
So
we're just gonna cut off where I said we're not.
So we're gonna get to some games and have some fun. We hope you enjoy.
Yep.
Alright, well, we meant to start this last month, but things kept getting in the way for Geoffrey over here. So welcome to Summer of Sega, and this is our second Summer of Sega series for this year.
And we are sorry that we are repetitive with the Sonic series a lot, but we have Sonic Mania Plus coming at you in full steam. Now, if you have not played Sonic Mania Plus, basically, we're gonna go the rundown really quick of just slight features that they added. As you see here, even without Sonic Mania Plus, you get an update, which gives you this beautiful new design menu. You can look at Tails' butt all day long.
Those are his tails.
I know. Everyone keeps saying it looks like his butt.
Oh, it does, yeah.
And nothing different. Your save file all gets transferred over. No matter if you get the cartridge, or the DLC, or just the update itself.
Yeah, and if you don't want it physical, you don't care to, just upgrade it for $5 on whatever version you already have, and you get all the new content.
Yep. Competition mode, you get to play 4 players now instead of 2. Time attack is the same as always, except now you get to play with any of the characters, and you also get Mighty and Ray if you get the Encore DLC.
The Encore mode is the big thing that people are excited for when this game came out.
Yeah, and also if you pick, let's just say, Sonic, you get to play actually every single stage now.
Instead of just simple acts?
Yeah, like you can play you can play Act 1 and Act 2, but you don't get to... It wasn't like, Chemical Plant wasn't available.
I remember that. Some zones weren't available for some reason in the original version.
They unlocked all of them. Some of the stages didn't have transitions to other stages.
They fixed that.
They fixed that. There's a new boss for Metal Sonic now.
In Stardust Speedway, yeah.
In Stardust Speedway, and...
Shit, you made me go to the wrong thing.
And also go to Mania Mode for a second. I'll show this off. If you go to Mania Mode, you could pick, of course, you could play Mania Mode. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Mania Mode with any character you want. Also, you can go to game options instead of going right to no save. And you can go to debug mode if you have it on, of course. Sonic abilities, Knuckles. And now time limit you can turn on or off. So if you want to just do some exploring, you can do that, or you can.
I didn't even notice that feature. Actually.
Yeah, so we're gonna do Mania Mode, or we're gonna do. Actually, we can't do Mania Mode without time. So I don't know.
We're gonna do Encore mode.
Yeah, I know. I want to do Encore mode, but you can't do it without no time limit, so you're gonna have to play with a time limit, which I didn't want to do because I wanted to actually explore and see what was new in the game.
Well, Encore mode's where all the new cool stuff is. They're really, with Mania mode, they changed transitions and stuff, and added an extra boss in there. Really, nothing else was
no, it's literally there's no extra boss. It's literally the same thing as Mania mode now.
Well, they changed the boss.
Mania mode had that too. It's not an encore mode. It's not any different.
Yeah, no, I wasn't saying it was just encore mode, but I was saying as far as Mania mode goes, they didn't add too much else other than those few things.
Yeah.
And some
but this now is like basically the story
stuff.
mode of it, and you can only. The big gimmick here is that you don't play as just one character. You play as all 5. Sonic, Tails, Knuckles,
Mighty and Ray.
That's 5 characters, and you get them as you play. Meaning, I don't think you can play 2-player. Can you? Oh, I got this.
Probably not till you rescue some other characters.
Alright, let's see what...
Because Mania Encore mode, you only start off as Sonic. Dude, you're on time right now.
Yeah, I know, but that doesn't matter with this, because the level's too short to do anything. But for now, we can actually play Angel Island Zone, not the full one that was in Sonic 3 Knuckles, because Sega does not allow anyone to play that game anymore. Or allow anyone to,
Which is sad, because that's, like, my favorite Sonic game of the original trilogy on the Genesis. Like, I've replayed Sonic 1, 2, and 3 a lot in my life, but 3 I've replayed the most out of all of them. Especially with 3 and Knuckles together, because that was, like, the complete version and better version. Like, the full package. Although, if you want to actually play the complete version, you get the hack for Sonic 3 Complete, which is pretty much Sonic 3 Knuckles, but with any of the other changes they've made that they were cut out that weren't in the actual game, that they, like, just scrapped.
What I don't get though, why the penguin's still there.
As far as, like, features and other things go.
Okay, what did that penguin?
I don't know, just ignore the penguin, it killed itself. From what I remember, there's no Chaos Emeralds in this place at all.
No, there's nothing, it's literally just...
It's just you can explore and see how cool the place looks. This was one of my favorite levels though, so I'm glad to see, like, more representation for Sonic 3. Because this is all we're gonna get for now. Ever in Sonic Mania. Unless they make a sequel and then they add more stuff, but I doubt it, since the only other levels were Hydro City Zone and Lava Reef Zone.
Now,
And Flying Battery Zone, but those are Sonic 3 and Knuckles levels though.
You get to pick between one or 2 characters.
Yay.
I didn't want that, but okay.
I think that happened the same thing, like, if you choose Mighty. I remember that happened to me when I played this on my own.
No, I tried to get out of it, but I just walked to a character, I didn't select it.
Wait, stop moving for a sec. Oh, I guess for now, either I can't control anything, or I don't know if at all.
2-player doesn't work here. And I don't know how to... There we go. I guess, if you wanna just take it and put 2 Joy-Cons on, because I wanna...
Well, I don't know yet. We didn't...
No, it doesn't work. That's why you can't pick up characters. You can't pick up characters with Tails. 2-player does not work in Mania mode. I mean, in Encore mode. So if you want to hook it up back with regular controls, and then you can just swap off the zones.
Maybe it's not going to let us yet, just yet, maybe. Let's give it until we're at Green Hill Zone in a few seconds, then we'll try. See if we can get it to work. If not, then yeah, we'll just go back to using 2 Joy-Cons as 1. So let me see. I want to see if I can still do stuff.
Well, what the fuck is with this? Like, literally, it's green, like, this is the only thing that works.
Alright, let me try.
I guess the right stick is the only thing that works, unless we have to reset the whole game, and then redo it really quick.
We're gonna do it once we beat this level. Otherwise, for now, I'm gonna hold the controller like an idiot. So...
You're gonna have to beat Green Hill Zone completely then.
Yeah, I know.
You can't do that if you're not Mighty.
I haven't played this in a while. So, pretty much Ray functions as the cape from Super Mario World, where you just go like this.
Except you can never lose momentum, though.
True. It is cool, but it's like, once you get it down, but I think Mighty is my favorite of the 2 new characters. Mighty is, like, really hard to, like, take any damage as when you play as him. Oh!
This is special. Well, we don't have any characters, so it doesn't work.
No, it does. You gotta,
we got Tails now. Okay.
You gotta just keep hitting them, and then you'll unlock the other 2 characters, and then every time after that...
I forgot that's the Switch one, so now if we use the Switch box right there, we can switch between Sonic and Tails.
And if you have all 5 unlocked, it'll randomly.
What's the point now? You have 2 flying characters.
Yeah, but I can actually fly now instead of just swooping around.
Yeah, but you can't pick up anyone either.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I didn't know something was up here.
Ooh, yes.
Not that it matters. I mean, it does if you're trying to get an extra life, but... Oh, of course that happens. Of course that happens, right?
Yeah.
I landed right on the fucking thing. By the way, I finished reading the comics, the Archie comics of the Sonic Mega Man crossover for Worlds Collide. I still need to order the comics for the sequel series called, I think it's called Worlds Combine. And that series got cancelled like 2017, so I still have a few I can read. And it's like really cool the way they incorporate like Sonic characters and Mega Man characters all together. You really need to watch it. You need to.
Oh, we got Mighty.
You really need to read it. It's really interesting. Okay. But yeah, you really need to read those at one point. There's only 3 of the first series, and then the sequel. I'm not sure how many series there is. I didn't start reading it yet, but I'm gonna start buying them on Amazon. They're and as I said,
I've seen all this but I didn't know how to get to that. Unless you have to use Mighty.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the right. Hold on.
No, I mean the Chaos Emerald. Right there, see?
Yeah, I don't know how to do that either, dude. I don't know why. I've tried flying to it before, and it didn't work, so...
I used Knuckles and it didn't work. I think you need Mighty to break that.
To, break the paneling in the floor or something?
Most likely.
And, they take and combine characters from, both worlds. I mean, they combined... They didn't combine, but they turned characters from Sonic. They turned Tails, Knuckles, Shadow, Silver, Amy, Rouge, the Team Chaotix members, and turned them into Robot Masters. Dr. Wily and Dr. Eggman team up and do that in order to destroy Sonic and Mega Man. And they call them roboticized masters, and they pretty much are Robot Masters, except they're normal characters from the Sonic universe that they just happen to transform into these Robot Masters, and it's really cool the way they do it. And there's a really funny scene with Shadow Man, which is what they call the roboticized master of Shadow, and there's a scene in the comics where Shadow Man, Dr. Wily's Shadow Man, the one from Mega Man 3. That Shadow Man and Sonic's Shadow Man end up teaming. They end up teaming up and going after Sonic and Mega Man, and then Sonic's "Go after Shadow Man," and he's "I'll take the other guy." Sonic didn't know that the other guy was also Shadow Man, the one from Mega Man's universe, and he's Mega Man fights the Shadow Man that he knows, and then Sonic's "What are you doing?" I said, "Go after Shadow Man." He's "This is Shadow Man," and he's "No, that's Shadow Man." And then, and then they're so confused of who's Shadow Man they're talking about, and then Tails is "They're both named Shadow Man. Just pick one already and fight them." It's so confused because they both have the same exact name, but they look different. One of them is a hedgehog turned into a robot, and the other one is a freaking Robot Master who pretty much fights like a ninja, just like in Mega Man 3 and 2.5D.
We'll see you in the next episode. Peace out.